I'm like, this is really happening. Am I really married for real? Like, this is special. Like, that was the first surprise that I had. Aside that, my marriage has always been like, quote unquote, normal. Like, I had no extreme restrictions. You can't do this because you're married. I was still me, living my life. So I didn't have much of a shock as a married woman. But then I had much of a shock trying to raise a family, trying to conceive, trying to have a baby. That was where maybe I would say I experienced some kind of a shock. Yes. So.
And all that is documented in your book, Silence is Not Golden. So a lot of you who are thinking, hey, Ghanaian actors and actresses are now writing. You've been an author for how long now?
Oh, for so long. I used to write a lot of articles, except I released my first book in 2017.
Exactly.
Yes.
So already 6 years.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, 6 years of that book.
Wow.
We're owed a new book.
Yes, I have so many things I'm working on. I don't know if Ghanaians are ready. You know, when I started working on I've Been Done, I held on because I thought it was going to be too deep for the Ghanaians, and I paused. And then I want to start with how to get divorced without dying first. And then
how to get divorced without dying first.
Yes, I gave a little hint on Instagram sometime. And then I paused too. So I think it's time to go back and work on them. Now that I know Ghanaians will read. If it's a little bit, I mean, it's spilling secrets. Yes, I'm sure. I think I should go work on that.
The title is intriguing.
Yes, just like
get
Silence
divorced without dying first. You know anybody who?
Yeah, I know that? Exactly. Yeah, I know someone who got divorced, who felt like she was about to die, and interacting with her gave me so many insights. I had to feel like entering the mind of a divorced woman, a woman preparing to get divorced, and also a man preparing to get divorced. So there's been mixed reactions, mixed feelings, mixed opinions. Yes. So I would like to compress all of them into a book for maybe like a survival guide for people who are yet to marry and people who are already married, people who are contemplating divorce, and more.
We look forward to that book. When is it coming out?
Hopefully by next year.
By next year.
Yes.
Okay. And talking of books, you were at Ajeti Anan's book launch.
Oh, yes. It was so exciting. I was happy to be there. And, you know, me that I like violence sometimes, I wanted to read about I wanted to catch him cheating. Because he's such a saint, quote unquote. He's been an amazing husband, an amazing man. So I'm like, no, I believe that 99.9% of men would cheat. So let me go and find out if he cheated. And lo and behold, he cheated.
How did that make you feel?
Well, it confirmed my survey. 99.9% of men would cheat. Or cheats. Come on, looking at me like that.
No, if Mr. Pitcher cheated on you, what would your reaction be?
I just hope he wouldn't rub it in my face. That's it. I just hope that he wouldn't rub it in my face. Somebody asked me a question about this and go like, oh, what if, is there a way, because you say 99.9% of men, does that mean your husband? Like, no, he's not giving me any reason to believe that. And also, I can't vouch for him 100%. I can only say maybe 70%, maybe because he's not giving me any clues or any hints. Maybe he's just a smooth operator, or maybe he's not actually doing it. Maybe he's just being responsible for real. So, yeah. So my point one, maybe he's a part of it. I don't know.
Your Facebook is very interesting. There's a whole. How do you like to tease people with your posts, Davi Kafui? Because I read some of the stuff and I say, I know where this lady is going, but you should know. It's just like...
as a writer, I know sometimes you just want to mess with people's mind. Sometimes, not all the time. You just want to create suspense, you just want to maybe be out of the norm. Sometimes I'm sarcasm, malapropism. I just try to recap what I've learned in the past, as a means of practice, just to see how people are thinking.
Okay, all right. So,
but the other day, I posted a picture of my two friends. I'm like, oh, you guys, this is supposed to be a threesome.
But you cheat.
And when people heard that,
they went boom.
Boom. It was just one thing. I'm like, God, please read.
They should read.
Yes.
Okay, so I saw you in an orange jumpsuit or cat suit.
Oh, yeah.
And you were talking about oranges.
Yes.
So this is it. So the Lord made oranges, and now let's have you squeeze all you can out of it, and then you see the reactions.
That's so creative.
People like posts like this?
I know. Interestingly, sometimes I post something very educative, informative, very little reactions. But when I post this kind of stuff, they
get excited.
Oh, they're so super excited. And my male fans, they are so amazing. They make me laugh all the time. They make interesting comments. Like they're so funny. So I enjoy it. Every now and then I give that to them. Then we get to know each other. We get to laugh. We get to be more.
Okay, so from that one, and then we saw an interesting video of you, but I just got the freeze frame, and it was all about 3 minutes and a certain.
Oh, position. 3 minutes.
Yeah. So here it comes. Okay. So which position can you stand for 3 minutes?
Yes, but that's a plank position.
Yes, but people took it to a whole new level.
Exactly.
And then you said, "I'm talking about fitness." In the bottom, your disclaimer.
And I'm the plank position.
You're a naughty girl. What does mommy think? Does mommy go through your Instagram?
No, yeah. People used to report me to her.
Oh.
Whenever I post like bikini pictures, and then she said, "Like Chichi, like when you're there, like
you're growing, you're growing."
Yeah, stop. Where like then I'm the post side. And then I think she's now getting used to it. Like we talk more about it. I try to explain to her the way things are being done now. It's okay. So she's gradually warming up to it. Gradually.
Now that you have children, do you understand your mother more?
Yes, I do. Yes. I think I extremely understand her. I think every mother wants the best for their child. So they do everything to protect you. But I believe their time or their era, they were doing so many things backwards. Yes, because they scream, they yell, they spank, they correct in some really awful ways. But then I think that there's a way I was raised, I'll never do that with my kids. Yeah, so.
What hack have you taken from your mother that you are using with your children?
Oh, a lot, like being respectful, yes, being responsible, yes.
Is it challenging raising your children up in the West?
To an extent. Especially they being mixed kids. Like my son is just realizing he's mixed.
You just realized?
Yes. Mommy, why are you brown? I'm like, you're brown too. So no, I'm peach white. Why are you brown? That question popped up twice.
Okay.
Yeah, so now I'm like, okay, maybe we need to do some more education here.
Yeah. And what did you tell him when he asked why you're brown?
Yeah, I'm like, well, because I'm African and Daddy's Caucasian and he's mixed. And Lord has said, no, I'm not mixed. I'm from Ghana. Like I'm not mixed. Yeah, I'm from Ghana.
Straight up.
Yes.
She's quite sure of her identity.
Yes.
And do they ask their father questions also why he's the way he is?
Oh yes, every now and of course they do. Lottie asked first, like why are you bald, and then why are you so white?
What did that say?
He answered, so when people grow, sometimes they lose their hair. Why? It's just the way it is. Okay, so why are you white? Oh, because I'm Canadian. Were you born in Ghana? No, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
We try to make them understand the basics. Yes.
Exactly. Great stuff. I can see that you have a lot of fun with your kids because it's all about happiness and mommy time.
Yes. No, I prayed for them. I'm sure you know that. I prayed for them. So I try to take time off and be a good mom. I want to, but very soon, I don't think in the next 10 years, I don't think Lord will be happy to be hanging out with me anymore. She want to be with her friends. Exactly. She want to go places. Yeah. So I think this is the time.
This is the time.
Yeah. It's never going to come back again. Now I'm their favorite person.
Yes.
In a few months or in a few years to come, they're going to have,
switch. Yeah. And there are some people who are critical of you putting your children's videos and pictures out there.
Oh, yes.
You get that a lot?
Yeah, a lot.
From our Ghana people?
This brought a fight between my mom and I, quote unquote. When I first started posting her, they were like, because I went through challenges before having her, I posted that story. Like, like the witches are going to come for example, the witches from a village. I'm like, there are no witches in my village, as far as I'm concerned. So I don't know what you're talking about. And some people come with other things, you're exposing them, you're doing this, you're doing that. But we used to expose our children. We had albums back in the days. People visit and we give them albums to go through, to share in our memories. Now we don't have albums anymore and we have social media.
Yep.
It's a choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. These are questions that I've asked my people on social media to ask you. If you could ask Kafi Danko one question, what would it be? So JB says, you once said you were into forex trading. How's that going? Are you still into it?
Yes, recently I lost some money and I'm taking a break.
How much?
But I'll definitely be back. I don't want to give it a secret.
How many zeros?
I'm not saying.
4.
Can't match it out.
5.
I'm not saying it. No, like, so it kind of, I think I just got a little carried away because it was doing so well. I got carried away, and yeah, I think it's just time to slow down a little bit and then.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody wants to know whether you've paid your TV license.
Absolutely.
Oh, you've paid?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
You are our latest ambassador.
Yes.
Okay, more questions. How do you overcome cyberbullying? This is Samson. This is Tobias Kweku.
Right.
Have you been cyberbullied?
Many times. Yeah, but I've
about what?
About my choice of a partner, maybe about an outfit, or maybe about my opinion on an issue, like many times.
How do you overcome it?
You know, I've come to realize that usually when you're people who are most of the time about people you look up to, don't critique in a certain way or don't say certain things, don't bully. Bullies are out of your league, mostly I would say. Bullies are insecure people. Bullies are nobodies. Most of the time, some people write things and you go to their place and you check them. Sometimes I even feel bad for them. Like there was somebody who was in my inbox saying all kinds of things, and then I'm like, okay, slow down, we can do this. And later I was like, okay, please, I need some money.
So that was what it was all about?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh.
And let me share this story. Interestingly, somebody contacted me and also wanted to help me. I said, I want to support you in a way because you're an airway girl. I said, okay. Maybe I just want to support maybe one of your charity works. I said, no problem. And then he said he was going to send me money. I said, fine. I thought it was just one of those. Later he called again. Okay, are you ready? I want to send the money. I'm like, okay. So this person sent the money. And then now I want to learn more about the person. This guy is writing so many nasty comments under my post many times. The same person sent me his money.
What do you think happened? What happened to the switch?
I don't. So you see, sometimes when they desire you or they like you in a way, or you are not posting things that favor them, they get upset. So they want to just resent and be bitter, and try to project it onto you. That's why I keep telling people these things shouldn't really. You have to allow it to get to you.
Don't allow it to get to you.
Yeah.
Samson wants to know, apart from drug abuse, what do you think is one major problem that men are facing in Ghana?
Youth unemployment.
Youth unemployment.
Yes, I get that a lot. I interact with my fans on daily basis. You know, I get that a lot. Want to start this business. I'm trying to apply for this, and also I think our mindset is also got to do with it. I would add ladies at this time. For instance, I believe a lot of people want to do things for you because you're a woman. I have a lot of men who wanted to do things for me because I'm a woman. There were so many times men would be so generous to me, and I would think maybe they want to ask me out, and I would be hoping they ask me out. So maybe, he's generous. Maybe if he wants to date me, it would be nice. But then they never even pop any question. They're just helping you. So the mindset around this, when I say mindset, I have so many ladies who go like, okay, I want to do this business, so help me, but so it's there, he can help me, but then I'm afraid to ask because he would ask for something. You didn't even ask.
So how would you know?
How would you know?
Yeah.
How would you know? People are afraid to ask for help when it's needed. Same with men. They're afraid of being said they are broke or whatever. So some of them are only trying to get substances. I've been dealing with people who are there's this guy who's constantly just waking up in the morning, getting high, doing nothing. He can't even pursue his dreams. He needs help and all that. So
he's just getting high.
Yes. I'm like, why? And then actually his background, childhood, all kinds of traumas, we got to all that, that was a part of his major problems. So our mindset, I think we should change. We should do a major education on how we can change our mindset.
So mindset.
Yeah, it's a major problem.
Big issue.
Big issue.
All right, how you set your mind.
Yes.
All right, you're watching #GTV Breakfast. Coffee Danku is my guest here. If you want to send a message on WhatsApp, it's 055-556-1034. She has an interesting web series that is coming up pretty soon. We'll talk about that in a short while. More messages for you. Who is a photographer? You love your pictures, stunning and exceptional. This is Charles.
Thank you.
Who takes the photos?
Recently, it's been midnight, but whenever I use my phone, it's either a friend or my daughter. I'm training my son now.
Yes, why not? Give birth to your own labor.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Okay, good. Veronica wants to know, how did you grab your Obroni husband?
Oh, grab, care.
Oh, he grabbed you?
Yeah. Well, I think we grabbed each other. We met many times on several occasions.
Okay.
Yes, I've talked about this many times. Yes, and then we grabbed each other, and that's been it.
All right. Have you also done what these actresses are doing to their bodies by destroying them?
Is it distraction? Body reconstruction? I don't think it's distraction anyway.
Okay. Are you doing some reconstruction?
I'll pass.
She's keeping you thinking. Okay. Yes. What motivates you? Says Bibison.
What motivates me?
Yes.
Like the urge to do better, the urge not to be who I was yesterday, to be a better person. Like, especially when I was like growing up, there were so many things I wanted to do differently.
Okay.
And I realized I have to keep working harder and harder to make that happen.
All right.
So yeah, the kind of lifestyle that I want to live and the lifestyle I want to touch, the impact I want to make on people.
Okay.
So yeah, the urge to be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about something new that's happening. But before that, take my random questions from you. Just pick one.
Read
it and take it home when you're done.
Okay.
Read it. What's the question?
What objects from your childhood have you saved? Explain why. What object?
Yes. Is there anything from where you were a kid, a little girl, that you still have that you keep?
No, just pictures.
Just pictures?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm keeping a lot of objects for my daughter.
Okay.
Yes.
What are you keeping for her?
Cute clothes, her favorite toys. Some clothes of like our twinny clothes. I hope she grows and is able to even wear mine.
All right.
There's some special ones I'm keeping.
Okay. So this is Lord and Titan.
Yes, Lord and Titan.
Is there number 3 on the way?
No. God, I'm so grown now. Like.
Oh, you don't look it. You don't want to have a baby at 40?
No.
You don't?
No.
All right. Let's talk about the new baby that you have that you're going to give birth to over the weekend.
Oh, yes.
What's that?
No, I just want to make my social media more interesting. I post a lot of pictures, a lot of videos. I want to just give them more details into places I like new gems that I've been discovering, and also products that I like. I just want to revamp it. I started it on YouTube long ago, but then I paused. I went on a break, and now I want to bring it back on social media. So I'm calling it Cafe Danko Reviews.
Cafe Danko Reviews. What will you be reviewing?
Yeah, everything. Places, products, events, anything, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just go and to the place, talk about it.
Yes, maybe I go to a place. Usually I eat out a lot, so I just want to like give more details about the place. For instance, I'm a Google local guide. When you go to my local guide page, you see that my posts have I think there are 40 million plus views.
40 million?
Yes, on Google. And I'm like, so people are really feeding off this image.
Yeah.
People are really feeding off this information.
Okay, why can't you do something with it? Yeah, monetize it. How's social media doing for you? I mean, are you making some good money from it?
Not at all.
Sure, with your 1 million people on Instagram.
Is it frustrating? Yes. Yes. No, it's because I keep learning every day. For instance, when my Facebook page was monetized and it was demonetized because I write more than I post videos.
So now you're doing videos.
So now I have to do more videos, and so I'll be taking to Twitter. So please follow me on Twitter.
All right.
I'll be tweeting a lot more. I'm learning to tweet, so follow me.
What's the last thing you want to leave us with this morning?
Oh my goodness, what am I going to leave with? Anything. Like, silence is not golden.
Yes.
Try working on your mindset. Don't just like accept what people feed to you. Don't just accept what people feed to you. Like, away 3 months, heart to the stomach. And then you've seen your mother cook for your daddy all these years, and yet he was out there, no gallivanting. It's not true, so question it. So question things.
Question things.
Yes, it means that it's not true. Automatically, it's not true. So question everything. Yeah.
Alrighty. Cafe Danko, where does the web series launch? What time?
Put it on my Facebook.
Okay, it's on your Facebook
yes,
on Sunday.
Yes.
All right, so watch out. Cafe Danko everywhere. It's been a real pleasure.
Same here.
Fist bump to Titan and hug to Lord. And in case you're wondering whether she has not paid her TV license, well, the evidence is coming out. There is the evidence. Boom.
Oh, that's nice.
You've paid.
That's nice.
And the moment you've paid, you become ambassador.
Oh, really?
Straight up.
Okay.
So, Ambassador Kafui.
That's nice.
TV license ambassador.
That's really nice.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Have a good one too.
Yes, and it's back to back because after this, we have music from Ephraim, who is just lighting up our corner with Valerie, coming up just after this one. Don't go anywhere. This is #GTV Breakfast live on Facebook on